Might actually go back to that other shot and play around with it a little bit. Mainly I'm trying to get the colors dialed in. I'm real close. I feel like I got a lot of red in the skin here. Yeah, you can see the disparity. So I want to go to my clip balance. Here we go. And I think I will stay in this HDR panel for this. And I'm going to do my shadows. I'm going to take them away from red. And I'm just going to do it a lot to see if I've got the right. Much better with these corrections on. So much better. So we're going to leave those on. All right, the last one then is the clip Cinesat. So we're going to right click on that, make sure the color space is HSV, hue saturation value. We're going to turn off channel 1, which is hue. I don't want to mess with that. We only want to mess with saturation. And we're going to go to our primary wheels here. And so what if we take the gain down and the gamma up? So this is going to, I think, desaturate the top, but then bring saturation back into the middle. So I'm going to disable that and re-enable it. Take the gain down even more. The gamma up some more. Take our shadows down. That looks pretty good. Let's take our light up. Kind of increasing some contrast there a little bit. Oh yeah, I think that looks very nice. I think I want to do a little bit with the saturation here too. So let's set our color space to HSV, turn off channels 1 and 2. I mean, turn off channels 1 and 3. And we'll bring our gain down quite a bit. Dadgummit. Shoot. Do these clips in a set. It's HSV. Channel 3 is off. Okay, so now we're on channel 2 only. I'm on the correct node. So now I want to bring the, and I want to be on the, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring the gain down. And then the gamma, oh, shoot. Then the gamma up. I like that. I think that looks good. So here's my original shot. Here's the corrected shot. I think I want to go ahead and copy that grade out to everything. Yep, I think that's what I want to do. So we will start with, where's our insert? Right here. Okay, we'll start with this, and we will do all the shots facing that way. Now that I look at that, I need to turn that saturation down a little, Donna. Just a little bit. That's better. Yeah. Well, a little saturation, but maybe not that much. Okay. So and we'll extend from here and do every 2 shot. What? This is a great scene, by the way. Everybody did just so good. I'm just so proud of everybody. That's it. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my reference where I've got everything that I want. And I'm going to right click, and this is the grade that I want to apply to all those. Yep, replace. All right. And go back to our reference, right click, and apply grade. Excellent. Now I want to go the other direction using this shot of Tommy. So there, 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 there. There. Okay, and that's it, because this is just sort of like a little mini scene in the middle. So we'll right-click this and hit Apply Grade. And replace. Excellent. And then this shot, which looks great, we're going to get everything looking at Roy. And we'll right-click and hit Apply Grade. Place. Now wait, I thought I added... Oh, I did it to this one. Okay, that's fine. Oh, so... Yeah, too much red on the top end. So let's go to our clip balance here. Let's go to our primary. Okay, and take some magenta out of the top by going just a little towards green blue at the top. Okay, that's better balanced. Let's turn off the clip exposure. Actually, let's turn them all back on, because I think the main problem here is the exposure is not set right in the camera raw. So let's do that. Our camera raw settings for this are 4400. Okay, so let's go here. 4400 is good. But let's get that exposure. Oh, and let's see, is it 320? I've got it at 400, so that's 400, that's fine. So let's set this at 2. No, 1.33. Okay, that helped a lot. Let's go to our clip balance and look at our grays and everything. That's going to be warm because of that light over there. Things looking sort of as expected. I think we need to do some individual exposure stuff to this particular clip, perhaps. So we'll go to the HDR and let's do a global exposure, just kind of raising it up a little. Let's make sure we don't lose highlights. Pull that back down. Put our shadow down. Apply that same grade to these inserts that are looking in his direction, and even the wide shot. Oh, there's a shot of him I missed right there. All right, and I'm going to hit Apply Grade. Yep. Interesting. Okay, so we're just going to start here. Oh, I guess he didn't have anything like that going on. All right, so where was I? Here? No. Blast. I was here. Here's where I was. Okay. So I've got it as an HSV. I've got channels 1 and 3 off. Okay, great. So I'll turn our sat down now. Turning the gamma down and the gain up. Actually, I want to take the contrast down just a little. Then go back and pull the exposure up some more. Okay. Balance wise, that should be maybe a little warm. This is all kind of gray, looking okay. Yep. I think shadows down, our light down, and I think our dark down. And let's take our highlights up. I want this to be white. Oh, and it is. Okay. It's a little warm. So let's go to the balance, clip balance, and go to our shadows. And I want to make my shadows a little cooler. So I want to go, it's just blue and the shadows a little there. Maybe just a little bit in the light. And I will make these look like that. Okay. See what her hand looks like once it gets in there. Pretty good, pretty much on the scope. A little red, a little yellow there, but that's the lighting we got, so that's to be expected. Yep, everything looking okay. Let's go to our Cine Sat and let's take the gamma down. Oh. Wrong wheels. My middle. Go to my clip contrast and let's up the contrast. Not too much. Let's go back to this exposure here. Go back to our HDR wheels. Let's make it just a little bit cooler. Okay. Let's go. Needs to be these settings. So we'll select that there. Select it on this one, even though this is shot at a different time. And that should be it, right? Just those. Okay, and we'll right click and hit apply grid. So probably what we should do is take one of these guys and grab a still and then go here and play the still and reset our reference sizing. And I gotta tell you, how close did I get to that color temperature by eye? How close? That's pretty close. Pretty close. Okay. Let's look at this hot pink over here. Oh, it's not in the shot, is it? No. That yellow. I mean, I think that's real good. Okay, I'm going to have to leave here in just a few minutes, but check a few more things maybe. Why is that? This must have been shot with a wider open iris. So let's just get this to match. If we take this to 2, too much. What if we do 1.33, 1.67? That's a much closer match. Yeah. So we're gonna dink, 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 dink. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to start finding out which of the few clips don't have like individual tweaks to them already. So I'm just going to start, so this was my reference. Oh, and actually my reference, which was the grabbing of the granola, is one that, what is this guy? Yeah. So let's just add that. Let's just apply this grade. And see what happens. So I would probably take the saturation down a little. Something like that. I might take the contrast down. There we go. So if we go from this clip to this clip to this clip, cuts together pretty good. Okay, so we'll just start from our reference, and I'm just going to clip. I'm not even looking at the clips. I'm just looking at the nodes to see what doesn't have nodes. When I get to something that doesn't have nodes, that has nodes, but I haven't done anything yet. I think the clip before it, there's one that doesn't have nodes. All right, so this has nodes, but I haven't made any adjustments yet. So let's adjust. Clip exposure. I think that we're going to want to go to the balance-wise. I'm going to warm it up a little bit, actually. Which I really thought. Oh, there is color temperature, but I have to hold something. Hang on. Let's look. There is a control for oh, here it is. Offset. Offset, then the ring does color temperature. Okay. So I put it in offset mode, and now this should do color temperature, and it does. Okay, perfect. I think I want to like cool it off a little, actually. Yeah, that worked. All right, something weird is happening. I've reset everything. Color space is HSV. Channels 1 and 3 are off. So this should only affect saturation if I'm in the log wheels. There we go. Primary wheels. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to, I think, take my gain up. Oh, it's doing some weird tearing there. So I'll take my gain down a little bit. And I'll bring my gamma back in. Whoa. It's not having, this is not right. This should not be doing this. Why it do that? Gamma down. I don't see that resulting in, there we go, okay. All right, I'm gonna go to the color balance. I feel like it's just a little green, kind of all around. So I'm just gonna take a little magenta in the middle. Pretty good. All right. Okay, here is the wide shot, which I have not done anything with. So we will do that. And we'll start here. think 1 is the way to go on that. And so I need to make sure that those settings are copied over to the other wide shot, which is right there. And now clip exposure. H down a little. Oh, actually, let's do that in the, there we go. Turn my contrast down some. Clip balance. I mean, got all these muddled lighting conditions, but overall I think is okay. I might warm it up just a hair. Okay, here we go. And saturation, HSV, channel. There's such a small change, but you can see it in the vector scope and in the scope. Okay, that's gonna have to be my last clip for today because I have to go. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Sorry for all the dropouts. Hopefully this is something.
I want to die. When you're with Mr. Roy. Hello again. Hi. Roy Miller. That's make your point when fish, they like face